Hello there, if you're planning a trip to Havelock Island or the Andamans, this video is for you. I'm going to cover everything about Havelock, how to explore, what to do, the best ways to experience it. Honestly, I wish I had a video like this when I was planning my trip. And that said, let's jump right in. Analysis of island and explanations. Let's break down the island in a simple way. Havelock has two main routes running across it. One towards KalaPatharBeach and the other running towards Radhanagar Beach. The KalaPathar side is the most happening part of the island, especially around Vijayanagar Beach. This is where you'll find most of the restaurants, cafes, markets, scuba diving centers and stays. The drive to KalaPathar in the morning sunlight is absolutely mesmerizing along this route. The Radhanagar side is very different, more secluded, calm and less commercial. Most people don't prefer to stay on this side because there is nothing much happening. But we loved it. The long connecting road feels mystical, especially at the night under a sky full of stars. We ended up traveling back and forth on this road several times, both day and night, and it never got old. If you enjoy peaceful, less crowded spaces, this side is for you. But you'll need your own vehicle because eateries are rare here, except for a few near Radhanagar Beach. Resorts are also limited, but the ones here, about 3 or 4, are beautiful. We stayed at TSG Blue, which is 5 minutes away from the Radhanagar Beach. Right in front of our hotel, we found a bike rental shop, which made our life so much easier. And here is one simple rule for Havelock. Sunrise means KalaPathar Beach, sunset means Radhanagar Beach. It's basically an east to west transition. After 1.5 hours on the ferry, we reached Havelock from Port Blair. First impressions, it looked amazing. Bright sunshine, peaceful roads and the sea in different shades of blue. It's a total vibe. From there, we took our favorite route to reach our stay, TSG Blue. This TSG brand is quite popular in Andamans. We had heard from someone close that the food here is really good, and that was one of the main reasons to choose it.
We chilled up here for a bit and now we are heading down to explore the resort and also planning to load up on fair breakfast. And coffee is absolutely non-negotiable right now.
On the way, we wandered around the property. Super peaceful vibes, quiet corners, zero chaos. We genuinely enjoyed the silence. Have a look for yourself. Also, the bonus point, we came during the off-season, so barely any crowd.
More space, more peace and more us.
Absolutely. We have settled in comfortably and the plan for the evening is simple. Sunset at Radhanagar Beach. It's barely 600 meters from here. the evening, we rented a bike and headed straight to the Radhanagar Beach to catch the sunset. It's one of the most beautiful and cleanest beaches in Havelock. This place is bustling with tourists like anything, so many photographers are offering couple photo shoots. They're doing a good job, so do try out. And remember this rule in Havelock: sunset means Radhanagar Beach, sunrise means KalaPatharBeach. That's like east to west transition. The beach was peaceful, clean, and glowing in soft golden light. The sky, the ocean, the sound of waves, it was just perfect. We found a quiet spot, sat down and just took a breath. Nothing fancy, just peace. Moments like this don't need too many words. Just being there with each other, watching the sun go down felt really special. That night, I had something special planned. A private candlelight dinner. The route completely quiet, almost mysterious. No street lights, no traffic, just the sound of the wind and a sky full of stars guiding the way. And here we are, finally at the spot. Super excited to see what's waiting for us. The fun part, Alekia thinks it's just normal dinner date, but I've got a little surprise lined up. Can't wait to see her reactions, fingers crossed.
Candlelight dinner with Abraham.
By the time we reached, everything was set up perfectly. A cozy table by the beach, candlelight flickering, waves crashing softly nearby, and that's when the night truly began. And here's my little love letter for my girl. Under the stars, by the gentle beach, wrapped in the breezy ocean air, in the soft and shallow light, with love, With blush, with radiant eyes, I see my girl smiling wide. That smile could light up my universe, a glow no sun could ever hide. What I feel with you is rare, something words can't define. You are the gift I've dreamt of, blessed by God to be mine. The promises we made tonight, beneath the sky, so true, will never fade with time or tide. Even nature will remember too.
Chino, how are you feeling the candlelight surprise?
And every time we think about that night, it brings a big happy smile to both our faces. We didn't feel like leaving, but with a heavy heart, we waved a goodbye to this beautiful place, carrying a heart full of memories with us. All suited up, and it's finally time to explore the underwater world. I said this to myself, coming to an island and not trying scuba diving at least once is basically a sin.
And if you're trying for the first time, Andamans is one of the best places, hands down. Why? The value for money, clear waters, rich marine life, and safe, beginner-friendly dive spots.
Nothing to worry about when it comes to clothing or dive suits. I actually thought of buying one from Decathlon before the trip. Thank God I didn't. The dive suits are all provided by the team here, and as you can see, they look pretty cool too. We did a quick online training, gave a small test, and now it's time for the practicals, the real dive. The sun's shining bright, and I'm already wondering how tanned I'm gonna get. Hopefully, I'll still be recognizable after this session. I was the first one to enter the water. Honestly, that first minute is very intense. You panic a bit, breathing through the nozzle feels strange, everything is new. But then you just let go. That's the trick. Once you start floating, breathing, and looking around, everything is magical. At the start, I couldn't find Alekia underwater. I was scanning all around, slightly panicking. Then I spotted her, Hammaya. We smiled through our masks, and in that moment, everything felt okay again. We were here, together, in a whole new world. The dive site we explored is called Red Pillar. It's a great beginner-friendly spot. The water wasn't crystal clear, but trust me, it looked way better in real life than what the camera shows. We saw tons of colorful aquatic life, tiny fish, corals, and those big curious ones swimming past. The diving teams usually pick the site based on weather, tides, and visibility, so it's always dynamic. Every person gets their own professional diver, so even if you don't know swimming, don't worry. You can still go scuba diving. All you need to do is stay calm and enjoy the underwater magic.
His name is Rahul, a dive master. He did a fantastic job. He's even helped Alekia and to get over this ESC certification scuba diving. So right now we are at the KalaPatharBeach. Actually, ikkade papdi chat. Actually, ikkade papdi chat. This is the way for the KalaPatharBeach. Right now. फोटो लीजिए.
After our dive, we headed to KalaPatharBeach. In the afternoon, the water comes really close to the shore. It looks completely different from how it does in the morning. You'll see that contrast later in the video towards the climax. And since we're fresh out of the dive, let me show you what the post dive energy looks like. Professional diver. Next up on the plan was Elephanta Beach, famous for all the water adventure sports in Havelock. But honestly, we just weren't feeling it. We already had our fair share of thrill for the day. What we really wanted now was peace, good food, and some shade. If water sports are your thing, definitely go for it. It's one of the best spots on the island, and just a heads up though, it's usually quite crowded. But for us, the trip was more about soaking in the calm, and we had already found our share of adventure deep under the water. So we skipped the Elephanta Beach and the water sports.
Oh, it's my favorite shark, baby
After the hectic schedule, we came to the resort with refreshing drinks, just chilled up at the pool for some long time. That night, we wanted to keep things simple, something cozy, something us. So we picked up this place called Something Special Cafe. And turns out, it truly lives up to the name.
450 का लॉस्ट है एंड रेगुलर से थोड़ा कम आएगा.
Where can you show me?
I'll make for you butter garlic sauce in white green chili.
It's one of the most loved spots in Havelock. If you ask me for one or two must-try places here, this cafe easily makes the cut. The food, amazing. But what really makes it special is the vibe. Chill, local, soulful, just perfect for a laid-back evening. The back of the cafe literally opens onto the beach. Walk down that little path and boom, endless sea, pure magic. Because of the low light, I couldn't capture much on camera, but trust me, this place deserves a spot on your list. You won't regret it. And that night ended with a full heart and an even fuller stomach. The time is 4 and we're heading out for the sunrise at KalaPatharBeach. And let's see how this goes. We started our ride super early, around 4 am in the morning. And this is how Havelock looks at that hour. Orange, peaceful, breezy, no noise, just us, and the island slowly waking up. Moments like this, waking up before sunrise, riding through the empty roads, don't come often. And when they do, they stick with you in your core memory. The sun slowly started peeking out like it was saying a soft hello. And that's how our morning began, with a little bit of effort and a whole lot of beauty. It was around 5 am and the sky was already glowing. We grabbed our front row seats, totally free, to watch the sunrise from the sea. Nothing beats nature's own visuals. This moment is going straight into our core memory. Just look at the rising sun, it's absolutely stunning. With that golden light filling our hearts, the mood was lit and pure joy. We started our way back, all smiles and full of energy. And these roads, man, what a pleasure to drive through. Easily one of the most scenic routes in Havelock, especially on the way to KalaPathar. We took our time just cruising, soaking in every bit of that morning magic. For one last time, we're hitting the Radhanagar road. After this ride, it's time to return the bike, pack up and head towards Neil Island. There is a lot to do. Check out, catch the ferry, make it on time. But before leaving, we made a small promise to ourselves. We're definitely coming back here someday. Just to ride through this road again and relive all these memories. And that brings us to the end of this Havelock chapter. Goodbye Havelock. We're now en route to Neil Island, also known as SwarajDweep Island.